The first missionaries to India went in the 1850s. There were several branches through India, and then almost everybody who stayed active in the church came to Utah, right? And we have records of Cedar City. There was a big Indian community in the 1850s and 60s, right? After that, though, the church in India sort of disappeared. And by the time India became an independent country in 1947, there weren't church members there.
Okay.
So there's this couple called the Dharmarajus who are from the south of India, Hyderabad. And in the 1970s, they're living in American Samoa, which has a long Latter-day Saint history. And they meet members and meet missionaries and end up joining the church there. And they send a letter to President Kimball saying, could you please send missionaries to Hyderabad? We would love for our family and friends to know about the gospel. And they get a letter back from him saying, congratulations, we're calling you on a short-term mission. Next time you go back to India for a wedding, we want you to go as representatives of Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And so they say, okay, we're going to go. And they get on the plane. And while they're on that flight, both Edwin and Elsie kind of freak out because they realize this is a country with so many people. And if we do something wrong, what if the government decides we're not going to give other missionaries visas? We're not going to recognize this religion. And sort of the weight of their mission falls on them. Once it's too late to stop, right? They're already in the air. And Elsie got out her triple combination, which she'd gotten as a gift from one of the missionaries who taught her, this senior couple, Lillian Ashby. And she just flipped it open randomly and said, okay, Lord, help me know what to do. And she landed in Doctrine and Covenants, section 31, and read these words in verse 3. Lift up your heart and rejoice, for the hour of your mission is come. And she thought, that's me. It's the hour of my mission, and I need to rejoice. But how do I rejoice? And she read on, and then verse 7 really stood out to her. Yea, I will open the hearts of the people, and they will receive you, and I will establish a church by your hand. And she showed this to her husband, and they felt the Holy Ghost confirm, this is not just true for Thomas Marsh. This is for us. This is also for us now. And they went, and they shared their testimony, and 22 people joined the church on their very short-term mission before they went back to American Samoa. And I'm grateful for that, partly because it's a big part of how the church got reestablished in India so long, and partly because one of those people who joined the church through them is Sunitha Gill, my uncle's wife, and I love her.
Wow.
And I only got that connection because of people who went beyond their fear, turned to the Doctrine and Covenants, and found this strength in love.